Your lungs, kidneys, bones, liver, pancreas, and corneas are all useful to you in your everyday life. But did you know that they can be harvested and used after death? This is through organ donation. Organ donation saves up to 6,000 lives a year, and one donor can save 8 lives. The more people know, the more they are willing to contribute. My goal today is to strengthen your knowledge of the importance of organ donation. There are 3 steps: the beforehand brain testing, the matching process, and the actual donor to receiver surgery. Brain testing happens when a patient is presumed brain dead. Brain dead means not being able to breathe without a machine. When this happens, a doctor will look at a patient's state-issued ID and they will look for the donor right on the front of it. If a patient is a donor, they will go ahead with the harvesting of the organs. If they are not, they will get in contact with the closest living relative and ask if their organs can be donated. After this, UNOS, a company that specializes in matching organs, will use the blood type, the height and the weight, and the location of the donor to decide if it is a match. Blood type is very important because an A negative cannot donate to an O positive. Height and weight come into play because a 6-foot-tall, 30-year-old man cannot donate his kidney to a 10-year-old little girl because the proportions are off. And the location also plays a big factor because if an organ is 100 miles away, it won't be viable when it travels all the way there. The actual transplant. If the organs are in the same hospital, then they will just be walked from one room to the next. But if they are in 2 different hospitals, a doctor will take her and a colleague and they will travel. They will get the organ, they'll place it in a cooler, and they will travel it back. This is very important because if anything happens that to make the organ unstable, it will not be viable any longer to the receiver. In conclusion, not many people know the ins and outs of organ donation. The more you know will help you to be able to contribute in any way possible. It is a long process with the testing, the matching, and the actual transplant. But one organ can save 1 life, and one donor can save 8 lives. How cool is it that we life in a world where life-saving procedures like this are possible? Thank you.